Hello, hello, family. Did you miss me? Because I missed you all. Sorry for being tardy a couple of weeks or 3, but I'm back. As Frank and Beverly say, I'm back in stride again. Today we got a great show for you. We got a couple of the new recruits on the basketball team for Texas Southern University, along with the head basketball coach. They're going to give you a little insight on their background, and coach is going to give you the names of the other recruits that's coming into Texas Southern basketball again this upcoming season, and what our prognostication is for them on where they will end up in the SWAC basketball. But before we get started, do as we always ask you, write a comment down below about today's show. Also, purchase some of the merchandise. Go to fatlarrypodcast@gmail.com. Let me know what color, if you want long sleeve, if you want short sleeve, or if you want a hoodie. I'm getting people from a few different areas, states, and even I got a country that's wearing my merchandise. And so I'm hoping that we can pick up on the sales on the merchandise again with summer coming. Get you a nice short sleeve t-shirt. Hit me up at fatlarrypodcast@gmail.com, and we'll hit you back to get your size, color, and get them delivered to you. Also, hit that like button, that share button, and let someone know about the show going on. Let your friends and family members know. Today is July the 7th. It's nice and toasty here in Houston, Texas. I don't know where you are, but it's, you can get rotisserie if you go out this evening about 3. And all they'd have to do is just throw some barbecue sauce on. Because it's plenty hot here. I don't know where you are once again. So without further ado, let's go into the show. We are starting off with soccer. That is basically, or some people, the Europeans don't like for it to be called soccer. They want it football, so football/soccer. We had the Sweet 16 the last 2 days. So some of the winners are Armenia beat Riga. Hold on. So they're advancing to the Elite 8. You got Kano and Jalan tied 1-1. Lincoln and Inter-Escalades 3-1. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm getting all these European scores. Let me get some of these other scores. Mexico lost. United States lost. France, who was the pre-pick to win it, it looks like they're basically going to do that. Belgium beat United States. So one more time, we're going to the Elite 8. It's getting ready to ramp up. Also, what we're going to talk about is the Astros. Can you believe the Astros' dismal start to the season? Thank goodness we still have Yordan Alvarez. That guy is a killer. I think he's leading the baseball with home runs. And he has just socked and hit the Astros into contention. Now, he's not the only one. Jeremy Pena. Jose is looking like Jose Altuve now. And a lot of the other guys are starting to contribute to the team. And it's truly amazing how, if you have a winning culture, it doesn't leave you. Guys know. That's why basketball and football teams, people try to recruit or trade for people that are winners. I was listening to the Atlanta Hawks, their draft choices. They got a guy named Ejiofor from New York, went to St. John's. They won the Big Ten. He got a kid that went to Michigan that won a national. Then they got a kid, Caravan from UConn, 2-time champ. And they got Kingston Fleming from the University of Houston, only a freshman, but he still took him to the Sweet 16. And the guy said that what we're trying to do is change our culture here in Atlanta. We want winners, people that come from winning programs. So never underestimate coming from a winning program or a winning situation, going somewhere else, and that player can't help you. Even if he doesn't help you on the field, the court, or whatever, he can help you in the locker room with the mindset of understanding that you just got to keep grinding. That's what you have to do. You have to keep grinding. So we know that in HBCU, they're going to have, one more time, today is July the 7th. Next week, they're going to have the football preseason conference meeting. And that's where every team in the SWAC takes a couple of players to Birmingham, and they discuss the upcoming year for the team. Texas Southern is taking the new quarterback. They have a new kid called Cameron. He went to Southern last year. He's going to be a representative for Texas Southern along with a tackle. He's going. Andrew Body, former TSU quarterback, is going to be a representative for Alabama State. And if you go to SWAC.com, you'll see all the representative players that are going to be there for their college. What we want to do also is talk about the upcoming football season. You know, I'm just going to give my opinion on it. And I understand Prairie View's prerogative to play the game at a suggested time they want and where they want. And so, but correct me down below with your comments if you think I am too strong about this. I want to know, why is it that we sold out for well, I do know, ESPNU, because it's the money. And one more time, I'm not mad at Prairie View about getting the money, but I'm just upset that the game is going to be at 11 o'clock on a Sunday. Some people see that as a great opportunity. It's the only game on TV. But it's at 11 o'clock. And the TSU, meaning you got to leave here, Houston, at 9 o'clock if you don't want to be trapped in the traffic and stuck in trying to get into the game. You know, Prairie View got that one way in and that couple of ways out. So I don't mind a Sunday if it had been later. But anyway, tell me what you think about the game being changed to 11 o'clock on a Sunday so it could be nationally televised and Prairie View can get their money. And actually, when Prairie View get paid, the SWAC gets paid also. But that's just my 2 cents on it. Tell me what you think. Texas Southern, we are being moved out of our station for reasons unknown by alumni that we only get 2 games in the stadium that we paid to rent. We are going to play our opening game at Aldine High School, Municipal Stadium. We'll be playing North Carolina Central. And I still want people to show up for the game because North Carolina Central is a great team that represents the MEAC. And we'd like to show the rest of the country that we can play with anybody. North Carolina Central, I know 2 years ago they were the MEAC champs. South Carolina State was the MEAC champs last year, but I think North Carolina Central may have been there 2 years in a row. But anyway, we will be at Aldine MacArthur Stadium for the opening game. Then we'll have Grambling game in LaPorte. Then we'll have homecoming at the stadium, and I think we play Alcorn at the stadium. The other games, quite naturally, out of town and other facilities in the Houston area. Give me your 2 cents worth on what you think about that. Shell Stadium, TSU doesn't have wherewithal to be able to go and tell Shell that, hey, we ain't going to play on this and that. They got to play when they tell them that they can play and where they can play. And so, well, not where we can play, but when we can play at Shell. So we got 2 games at Shell, and one of them is the homecoming game with Mississippi Valley. Okay? So I tried to give you a little insight on the football. We're going to have basketball on later. Stay where you are. Don't touch that dial. And if you have opportunity, get back on the Astros bandwagon. Next show, we'll be discussing the Texans and getting off deep into football season. So we want to save a lot of time for the basketball team. What we'd like to do now is take a break for our sponsors. The Maroon and Gray Alumni Chapter of Texas Southern University is putting on a gala. Please open up the QR code, get the necessary information for tickets and the place of the event. All monies go to Texas Southern University Athletic Department. Thanks for your involvement. For your life, health, auto, home, retirement needs, please contact Rose Insurance Agency. I'm always here for the call. And we're back. As I told you guys earlier, we have some special guests for you guys today. Today we have two of Texas Southern's basketball players and also the head coach. We're going to talk to them about where they're from, where they matriculated from, what they're majoring in, what are their goals for later on in life. And we're going to talk with the head coach and let him tell us about the outcome of recruiting, how do he think we fared in the recruitment process. Let's start. We're going to start on the far end today. Oh, also, I want to remind you, I did earlier in the beginning of the show, don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and share it with some friends. And underneath, write a comment and let us know what you thought about the show today. You know, if you think this guy can talk pretty good, put his words together, and you think the other one might need to go back to junior college or whatever, and the head coach, and so forth. So what we're going to do is start off with the gentleman on the far right. Young man, introduce yourself to our audience.
All right. My name is Keelan Farooq. I'm from Houston, Texas, 3rd Ward. Still in 3rd Ward, been here for a long time. I know your grandson, Caden, both went to Yates. Yeah. I'm just very familiar. Like, I've been here all my life, so it's
What are you majoring in? Also, this gentleman here is already, did you get your master's or did you?
Yeah, I got my master's.
Got his master's. This is what it's about. When they say student athletes, this guy's a prime example. What did you major in?
I got my undergrad, my bachelor's in health sciences, and then I got my master's in health and kinesiology. Great. Last year, it was supposed to be my last year, but I ended up having to get like a surgery on my hip. I had a labral tear, so I had to shave some bones, so I was able to play, but I got the opportunity to come back and continue my education. You know what I'm saying? My parents, they tell me how important it is to just take care of my schoolwork. You know what I'm saying? Now I got the opportunity to pursue a PhD while still playing basketball. That's not really seen a lot. You know what I'm saying? I got opportunities because of, COVID and injuries, so it's just, honestly, just a blessing to be able to continue school.
Yeah. And TSU fans, we truly missed this young man last year. I was telling him before the show started, we missed him and another gentleman. We missed that defensive presence. Everybody think you got to be able to hit 12 threes a game and 25 assists. It's only one basketball during the game. And if there's 5 guys working in unison, understanding their role. You got to play your role. Is that right, Coach?
That's absolutely right. Chemistry and again, connection is key.
Okay. And by the way, we're going to come to Coach last. This next gentleman is named Jason, and he's all the way from where, Jason?
So I was born in Matson, Illinois, a little suburb, not too far outside of Chicago. But I moved to Arizona when I was about 11 years old, and I've been in Maricopa, Arizona ever since. Played in high school in Arizona, played all my basketball years, and when it really got time to go to college, I went the JUCO route. Feel me? I feel like I wasn't really ready out of high school, and then playing how I did in JUCO, you could really see like I needed that time, especially with the way that college basketball is gradually moving and how it's coming with the years and older guys. I think was a good task for me. But I played my freshman year in Arizona at Phoenix College. It was a good test. I enjoyed JUCO. It was a good thing. And then I had transferred into Illinois. Went back home actually. I transferred to Illinois from my sophomore year at JUCO, and I had a really big showing. Was JUCO All-American. Played really well. Was able to show that I could play at a Division I level. And then this past year, my junior year, I went to Bowling Green State. Didn't really get to play as much as I really wanted to, but being there at the D1 level for a year, playing in the MAC conference as when I did, and then we had a really good team. We had an older team, and we had a veteran team. So being able to play against those guys and, you know, really practice and battle, I feel like I still got better to be able to come down here and really make an impact for this year.
Now, in your junior college experience, you say you were All-American. How far did your team get?
We actually lost to the national champs in the semifinals to go to Hutch. So basically, like right before, like.
And who'd you lose to?
Triton.
Triton?
Yeah.
I thought it was one of those Iowa schools that generally is always there. I can't remember it right now. And then West Texas generally have a lot of junior college.
You talking about like Indian Hills, Iowa?
Yeah.
We played Indian Hills. We played Indian Hills. I gave him the business.
Yeah, you did?
Yes, sir.
That's great. That's great. Now, your first impressions of HBCU, were you just looking for a scholarship, or were you looking for an opportunity to show yourself and to get better? Yeah. Now, what did you think about HBCU when you were offered the opportunity? Did you give it a second thought, or you just jumped?
I really thought it was a good opportunity. You know, being at BGSU, it is PWI, but like most of our team was black, and being around that culture, like being around that team, you know, being a black kid in Chicago and Arizona, you know, I feel like it was a really good push to step out and really like join a different culture, be more, you know, at home in a way. Mm-hmm. And, you know, really the process really came through. I really wanted a spot, this coming to be my senior year, I wanted to be at a spot where I could come in, I could play, I could show my impact as a point guard, you know, to the basketball world.
Play.
Yes, you know.
You want to just be on a team, you want to play.
I feel like I'm at a spot where I can help a program really win, and, you know, from the first ever phone call I had with Coach, you know, he asked me a simple question: can you play at this level? Can you be an all-conference guard? I told him right then and there, yes. And we started building that relationship. I was able to come in on my visit. You know, I played with Keelan right on my visit, and you could just see we had a quick connection. You know what I'm saying? The way we played, you know, I like to play fast, but as a point guard, I like to get guys they touches. You know, we're only one ball, but one ball can move. And then if I got to get a shot up, I definitely can do that also. Okay. I feel like this is a really good spot to immerse myself into the basketball game. You know, I do want to play pro, and I feel like this is a good time to show that I can be that, and I want to win. You know, I want to touch March, and that's the biggest thing. So.
And I'm going to tell you right now, also, as I said about Keelan, that people that know basketball know players, and their one more time, their importance and significance to the team. Myself and my homeboy, like I said, there would be times we would always, man, we see him walk out during the huddle that time out. We said, man, we need somebody on that guy over there right now. That if he could play, we could get him on it, man, because he's killing us. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have defensive pressure, but also you are him on the floor. And so being him on the floor, I'm sure he doesn't tell when he calls a timeout, you get the ball and don't worry about nobody else. He gonna call the play that's gonna involve all five of y'all. So that's what, even if he don't call in it, that's gonna be your job, is to do that right there. Keelan, what are you thinking about over the summer that you needed to do? Your defensive game was already there. Are you telling yourself, a coach, that, Coach, I'm looking to do double digits this year, 10, I don't care if it ain't but 10 points a year?
Oh yeah, definitely. I work out on my game all the time. Like, I have the ability to score. Mm-hmm. But me personally, I see like the bigger picture, as far as you said, knowing my role, you know what I'm saying? The opportunity is given to me. I can score. I've proven that multiple times. But this year I've been working this whole summer. Past 2 summers I have not been able to really work out because of injuries. Right. But this is one of my first summers where I could just really work out the whole summer, just get ready for the year. But most importantly, I do want to win. I'm not just trying to get stats or anything like that. But my main goal, I want to be like SWAC Defensive Player of the Year. I want to, you know what I'm saying, if Coach lets me, like, play full court. Like, I know that's...
Oh, we will.
Yeah, it depends. But, yeah, I just want to be like, last year, we didn't necessarily have like a glue guy to really like just merge everything together. Like, we had a lot of talent, but it wasn't a guy that come in there that just pulls everyone together, getting rebounds, playing defense. But next year, I just want to fully display like my ability to just do everything on the court, offense, defense. The things that you don't see on the scoreboard, loose balls, all that stuff that I've always been doing. But yeah, as far as this year, I do want to expand on my game.
I was gonna say, because you always been doing that other part, you said, and we think you can score because see, I'm not just a fickle fan. I've gone to Las Vegas twice to see them, and he's had his biggest game in Las Vegas. We were all sitting there like, well, dang, where that been, Keelan? Keelan, she hitting threes, everything, you know. So, but the good thing about that is, one more time, he wants to be defensive player of the year. Now, if the game swings his way and that three is there, you're going to take it. Because that's what we want. And there's enough open shots for you to average 10. That's not but 3 threes and a field goal. Now, you said something that also I want to direct to you, Jason, that when you guys were at your best to me, you always kind of seem to be a little behind going into like the last 10 or 12 minutes of a game. Yeah, that press. Me and my buddy was just saying that, when they gonna throw the press out? Because that's when they play their best. And he made a talk of it just a moment ago. Do you intend to do anything like that, Coach?
Early and often. Okay. Early and often.
Well, go on and talk about what your philosophy is gonna be.
First of all, let me just commend these guys. I think what you hear with both of them when you, I'm telling you, I'm blown away by not only these guys, but we have a locker room full of guys like this that speak this way, that have a vision to win. That have chips on their shoulders. When they talk the game, you know, they talk like they understand it and know it. And then most importantly, they're close already. I mean, you're talking, the guys been on campus all together. We've had the 6 or 7, the guys that's returners that's been here working out. The newcomers came right and gelled like as fast as I ever seen. Mm-hmm. They're close, they're doing things off the court together. That's gonna make up the dynamics of a good team. And I told them yesterday after practice, like, man, you guys had the makings from what I've seen, what I've been around being, and I've seen championships won at this level in other places. You had the makings of a real special team when this thing it's gumbo. It's pretty much what it is now. It's gumbo, and you're putting everything together. But in terms of my philosophy,
and Louisiana come out.
Oh yeah, that's the gumbo.
It's gumbo. I'm sorry for interrupting you, Coach.
In terms of my vision on what I see in my philosophy is exactly how these guys play. I think I've recruited to that. I think the guys that I was able to retain, including Keelan. Keelan's been a part of winning. We talk about the Vegas deal when he had a good showing, but I think what doesn't get talked about or what he may have not heard as much, we've talked about it as a staff, the former staff and the current staff. There was a year was probably our worst year due to injuries and all that stuff. We were 8th place. Mm-hmm. And I think before PV just did it, they were 8th place and then won the tournament. We were the first to do that. He was on that team. But what people don't realize is that would have never happened if it wasn't for the Alabama A&M. We lose one of those games, either one of those games, Alabama A&M, Alabama State weekend, we out of the tournament. We don't make the conference tournament. He had the weekend of his life. You know what I mean? So I've always known that's in him to do. His deal has been injuries, and this deal has been confidence. And I think he's speaking to that now, being in the gym working out twice a day. He's getting workouts in outside of what we're doing as a team. And I told the staff one day, I said, man, he reminds me of the year before my senior year when I really, really locked in. That's what I see in him. You put that with other mature guys in the locker room full of guys that have the same mindset with chips on their shoulder, with things to prove. I think we're going to be really good. But, yeah, I want to press. I want to run. I want to play fast, quick tempo, try to score in the first 10 seconds. But defending and rebounding won't be an option. You know, I think if you stick to that, you're gonna give yourself a chance to win.
Right. You were saying some things that lead to chemistry, and once you have chemistry, other guys know where that guy's going to be. Mm-hmm. That guy's going to know where he wants to get it at, and if somebody's man is leaning and escaping him, they kind of like work together to cover it up.
Yes.
Work together to cover it up. In other words, don't need to be coached 24/7 all the way down the floor.
Right.
Now, this is our arch rival, but Prairie View last year, you could see the senior leadership and everything. 5 seniors, you could see it. You could see it. When things got tight, they look. I can't think of this guy's name. I think it was all SWAC. He might have been all tournament MVP of the tournament.
It's your boy from Memphis.
Yeah. They started looking for him,
Yeah,
and that's
Memphis,
not like they were afraid to take the shot. But this the guy that's been driving them down the last minute every game, and they know they can depend on this guy.
Yeah, everybody knew their roles.
There you go.
Everybody knew their roles. They bought in. I saw them. The first game they played against Bethune, and they were down. This should have been over. And before that game went into overtime, it was just something about the way they played, the people accepting their roles. And I told coach, I said, man, this scary because they figured out, who's going to do what, and everybody accepted about it.
We thought we said the same thing.
No, they figured it out, and that's what it's about. And I think this team, is got the makings of all that. I just think it was deeper and we have more depth. With the closeness and all of that stuff and playing like kids don't play anymore. A lot of kids do training and all that stuff. I believe in playing pickup, learning each other's weaknesses and flaws, and that's how you figure out where this guy's gonna be, and he knows where I'm gonna be. That's you only develop that through one going at a game speed, going at a game pace, and then just playing together.
Now, can you give us a rundown and the audience a rundown of the players that you did get so they'll know? I know you can go to tsusports.com and get that information, but Coach is going to run through players that he just got and who we retained.
Okay.
Let's go, Coach.
That's an awful lot of them. That's about as of now, we got a roster of 15, potentially 16 guys. Obviously, the returners with Keelan Farooq, Kobe Granger, Josh Farmer, LJ Andrews, Jordan Hamilton, Josh Apoe.
LJ Andrews, he was here last year?
Yes.
What was his number?
Anthony Andrews, but we call him LJ. What's LJ's number? I'm not sure what LJ's number.
And
was he
it's
zero?
a single digit. It's like 9 or something.
Yeah, I'm bad with their numbers.
The guy, was he from Incarnate Word?
No. LJ is a local kid. He'll probably, hopefully, get to meet him. He's a Houston kid, Houstonian. He was a freshman last year. Went to where'd he go to Bel Air.
Oh, I know. We talked about that. You
played the championship now.
We were watching y'all practice.
Yeah. LJ's made tremendous improvements this summer, especially with his catching and shooting, because he does a lot of stuff off the bounce. Very skilled, but a lot of his stuff was he was used to creating for himself. He's gotten better at catch and shoot
Coach,
shots.
can I ask you a question? Starting from interrupting you again.
No, you're good.
Your big guys. So many times, and this is why we were crying for Keelan and Kobe. The rebound. If y'all hear during the season, you hear somebody steady in the background up at the top, y'all rebound. It's me and my it's too many times. I mean, the ball was just, and that's when we would say, boy, we miss Keelan because we weren't getting any rebounds. Have you expressed to the big guys that we need to dominate?
Not only them, the whole team. I think I just told you that the deal is defending and rebounding. If you can't do that from all 5 positions, you behind the A-ball. That's not going to be anything that we compromise. You got to do that. If you want to play or stay on the floor, you got to do that. But again, the big guys are having a good summer. A lot of that stuff is conditioning. I told you about Josh Apoe last time. He's gotten better this summer. His deal was just not being in shape most of the summer last year, not doing a lot due to whatever knick-knack injuries or just illnesses, whatever the excuses were. My biggest thing I've been able to drive with him is to eliminate the excuses. Right. Eliminate the excuses. Right. So I think we'll be better in that area.
Okay. I stopped you at about 6. Let's go with some of the guys you just called in.
Newcomers. Well, obviously, Jay is one of them. Again, you just met him, so he's one of them. I'm not looking here. Saeed from Toronto, Canada.
Give me some dimensions on him. Sorry to interrupt you again, only so the audience listen.
On Saeed?
Yeah, like Jason is 6 foot.
So Jason's this 6 feet scoring point guard. He can score the ball. He can also run the team. One of the best things, and I think I may have shared that with him during the recruiting process. I talk to this because when I do this stuff, it's almost like a private investigator. I don't just take a kid because he looks good, it looks attractive, because you can be fooled that way. I do my homework. I spoke with his former head coach, where he was coming from Bowling Green, and the first thing he said before he talked about anything from a basketball standpoint or a talent standpoint was, how good of a locker room guy he was. All right, and I knew right away. Okay, I said, okay, if we getting better right there, day one. If he's a good locker room guy, matter of fact, he said he's the best locker room guy he's been around in his career. And that says a lot because this guy been all over Findlay Prep. He's at Bowling Green now. He's been all over the place, and he's seen some locker rooms. And so for him to say that, I thought that was good about him. The kid Saeed's a 6'5", 6'6" bucket getter. He can flat out score. The other things I can work with that. You know, from defending and rebounding and stuff. I think you condition that, but it's hard to teach a guy to score when he's naturally done that his whole life, just from speaking, you know, around Canada, around the country, around U.S. The first thing everybody said was how he could score, and he does that with length. We picked up Xander. Xander Wetlow is a 6'9", 6'10" kid from St. Bonaventure, capable double-double guy. He can play out of short roles. He can read in a 5-out offense, understands the game. He's gonna be very good. His best days ahead of him. He's only a sophomore. And I think he's gonna be very good and a good addition. The kid that I hadn't talked about, I think the last time we were on here, Karras. Karras is really good. Transfer from Vanderbilt by way of also ULL. Kid committed to Vanderbilt in the 10th grade, still ended up going there in the 12th. That speaks to a lot. Most times, most commitments don't stick that early. He still went there. He's a prolific scorer. He can put the ball in the hole. He can also play on or off the ball. And all these guys have been just having great chemistry. Vongo, the kid Vongo is pretty good. I think I may have talked about him last time we were on the show.
Is that the 6'6" kid?
That's the one you like. Yeah. Freakish athlete. He's from Angola. Came to this country a few years ago. Signed him went to East Carolina. Left there and went to Jacksonville State. Now he's gonna be here. Had a family member that was in Houston, so kind of ironically, he actually graduated. A guy that's kind of helped him with his recruiting graduated from Texas Southern. So just everything kind of flowed the right way. Same deal. Kid with a chip on his shoulder. And he touched the top of the backboard. He's gonna play hard on every possession. He's a 3-and-D guy. Can also score the ball. Who else?
You got the big blonde coming back. Is that finalized?
So Jordan is unique. Jordan actually was the last guy in the portal and stayed in there the longest. When he left, you know, he kind of let me know that, you know, he wanted 1 foot in, 1 foot out. He wasn't gone for sure. He was trying to see kind of how things were gonna happen. And I gave him that freedom to do that. Since then, we've signed guys, so I got to figure some stuff out because Jordan showed up on campus in spite of who we signed, and he's content on wanting to finish his basketball career here, but also get a degree from Texas Southern. So we are fully loaded, and I got to say no now for everybody that's texting and calling about players. I had one that actually was on campus visiting us about a couple weeks ago. Signed. He ended up. We didn't take him. He signed with Georgia State, and they called yesterday. So he's trying to get out of that and circle back to come in here. So I've been having to turn stuff down, thinking, and it speaks to the culture and the vision that these kids see, and they believe that there's some things that are gonna happen special here at TSU.
Well, Coach, you're a winner. I mean, you're a part of coaching staff SWAC Championships.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if somebody want to win, they want to go with a coach that's got a winning background.
Right.
Now, Coach, on that, and we're just about gonna let these kids go. These kids are in summer school. We gotta let them go. Your coaching staff, right quick.
Mm-hmm. As of now, we still kind of dealing with our same couple short staffed a little bit. So we've been able to get this done with a short staff. Yeah, we got that, because we have guys that were here last year, the same guys that there are guys that, I have in mind to bring on, and at any given time I'm ready to do that, when that time permits itself. But one guy is actually local, so he's been kind of helping out and stuff like that. Then there's another guy that I would bring on that's a veteran. He's been around. He's a Power 5 assistant. I started off with him at UMass. Since he worked 9 years for Mick Cronin at Cincinnati. He's been at East Carolina. He's been at Murray State. He's been at Virginia Tech. So he's going to be a great addition to the staff. Just kind of waiting to, see how everything goes. But yeah, we've definitely been working short staff this summer.
Okay. Family, what I'm going to do is I just wanted to get the players' opinions on the players that were drafted. And I want you to tell me if you see anybody that we talk about that you want to do your game like or you try to be like or things of that nature. In other words, we kind of like offset a moment ago, talked about it. If I can get this computer fired up. And we're going to just go through a few names on it. But while we're doing that, I want to know, what's your first impression of Compton since you've been to Texas Southern?
It's been amazing. You know, I'm enjoying Houston, just the atmosphere, kind of the environment that it gives. The school's been great. You know, everybody's got a smile. It's a real like friendly, welcoming place. And then, you know, being with the guys, being with the returners, the new guys, like, you know, as Coach has already said, like we've created a really good bond with each other. And that comes on the court, that comes off the court. Like, it's early, we haven't been here that long, but we're already at a spot where we're able to be accountable with each other and really speak to each other and take that, you know, the tone and, you know, we can leave that out and hear what's being said. And that's really been able to help us grow on the floor. But TSU's been great.
Fantastic. Keelan, what's your opinion of Jason when you first started playing with him?
Now, just because I know you got to ride back with him, just go
Be transparent.
Yeah, be transparent. Let him know that he got to give you the ball a little bit more. Go on and say.
I mean, when he first got here, it was on his visit. We played a couple games, and just off rip, he was already being like cooperative. Like he wasn't trying to do too much. He was passing the rock. You know, usually guys, they probably come try to show what they got, but he was able to, you know what I'm saying, mix that in between, like show everything. Like he gave me like a no-look pass. I didn't even know he was about to pass it to me. They went out of bounds because I was cutting, but he seen me. I didn't know he saw me, but just off that, I just knew what type of player he was. I know he's a smart player. I know he knows how to play the game. He's also good on defense as well. I can tell he's probably gonna get a lot of cheeky steals. He's real quick with it. Like he can anticipate a pass. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's great player.
Okay, good. And what did you like about my man so far? Now, you wait the season coming. This guy here, when he's talking about groove guy, he already got that down. That's why I was asking him about his offense. And that is, and coach, I think, hit the nail on the head. It's just one number of confidence. That's all it is confidence. Because when he hits a couple, he don't miss too many more after that. But you got to understand, like you said, the scorer from Canada, he can miss his first three. Right. He ain't going to stop shooting. You know, that's what scorers do. Shooters shoot. That's what shooters do. Right. That's what you got to make sure he's defending and rebounding. Right. See, and then if you do that, then you got Keelan and him mixed together. Right. You see what I'm saying? Right. If you can get a mixture of that, for sure. Yeah. All right, family, we're going to play this little game here. I want to know the Washington Wizards drafted. I'm going to let these kids go. AJ DeBonsai. Do you think he should have been the number one draft choice? I'm going to ask you too, Coach.
Definitely.
You, Coach?
Definitely, yeah.
Definitely. Okay. Because I agree also. Utah Jazz, they did Darren Peterson. Now we're going to start. I'm going to start doing a little shaking there. But anyway, what do you think about Darren Peterson being the second draft choice?
I think that's also a good pick.
Okay. I think, and obviously the players gonna speak from different perspectives. I think with Darren, he's a tricky one. I think from a talent perspective, he's a no-brainer. It's just question the games he missing. You know, is this, you know, what that ticker like? You know what I mean?
You, what do you think about Darren Peterson being the second draft choice?
No, I like DP.
I like the ability, but I'm like Coach. I don't know what the reasons were for him missing those games, and because they never said anything about injury. I mean, maybe I missed it, but I used to wonder why they do all these other things in basketball. And my buddy was telling me, "Hey man, these guys get $30 million off the rip. If they lottos for 4 years, they got to make sure these guys got it in their heart. They don't want you to say have the ability. So you can go over the EP." Over there, and they got guys with ability. They got talent, you know, but they want to know if you got the heart, and that's what you want to do. Right. So I'm kind of shaky on him.
They said it was because of cramping.
It wasn't?
Yeah.
I never heard it. Did you, Coach, hear anything about it? I just knew he was missing a lot of games.
I can tell you, I've heard a bunch of them. Stomach issues. Well, I can tell you this: it's gonna be a lot of games in the NBA. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. How is he gonna miss them? I actually thought they would take Cameron Boozer, who the Memphis Grizzlies took third. What do you think about him?
Yeah, I think he's also a really good pick.
Oh, for sure.
I think Boozer's good. I don't know how high the ceiling is, but I think he's good.
I think he's good. I think he fits kind of the Grizzlies. You know.
I think he fit anywhere.
That's
6'9" Bruiser. I think he fit anywhere. Chicago Bulls draft Caleb Wilson. Now, this guy's a sleeper to me because I've heard and read and seen clips of all his talent, but he didn't play that much. So what do you think? You think he earned go forth?
I'm not really sure. He is a sleeper.
Right.
But yeah, I don't really have much of him. I have to see.
I can tell you this: he's good enough that he could have saved my man's job.
Wow, he's that good.
Yeah, he's good enough. He got hurt before the tournament. I think some things would have changed. With that North Carolina job, had he.
I seen the high school clips where they have you 6'9" too. What did you think?
I actually watched a lot of like him. He kind of gives like him and AJ kind of have that same kind of archetype in the way they play. So I'm not gonna lie. Like when during the draft, I kind of knew AJ was gonna win, but from 2 to 4, I could have heard his name. That's all.
So you on the boat with K.
Yeah, he nice.
Okay.
He goes to the Bulls.
Clippers took Keaton Wagler at 5. Good draft?
Depending on what they needed, I'd say so.
Well, they traded all the offense, so they need offense. That's what
That's
what they need. They need offense from me.
That's the kid from Illinois. Freshman guard.
Yeah.
I think he's got an upside. I think I'm not sure how athletic he is, but I know for the game that he can definitely shoot the ball spacing.
And he come in as an 18-year-old shooting. So if you're 18, 19 shooting and not worried about what them seniors talking about, he ready. I like him. What about you?
I do like him. Big point guard.
You talking about Keelan over there as being Keelan. And if he can bring the defense like he does, he's going to be tough. Sacramento Kings take Darius Acuff.
That's a good pick.
That's a good pick.
I like him.
Anywhere.
Yeah, I like him. Yeah,
You like
I like
him?
him.
Yeah, that's a good pick. But this is the one I want us, but the Atlanta Hawks take Kingston Plymouth.
Another good pick.
Another good one. Yeah, another good one.
Because I love Coach
Major upside.
Yeah.
But I do think whatever he didn't have in him already, he got it from across the street.
Right.
That's going to carry him.
Yeah. Dallas Mavericks take Morance Johnson Jr., Michigan. Big guy.
That's a good
You
pick.
like him? Yeah, I like that. Good pick.
Yeah, he had an interesting
Them balls
pass.
was fierce in Michigan.
He had about Dusty might have had like 3 of them in the top 20.
I had never. Well, I say I hadn't heard Michigan. I saw they were number 1, number 2, number 1, number 2. But when I finally saw them, they had some. Ooh, they had some boys. They had some men.
He had some dudes.
Milwaukee Bucks take Brandon Berries, your boy from Arizona. Did you remember him coming out of high school?
He kind of young.
Yeah, he's kind of young.
But he can play.
He
definitely play.
Yeah. What you think about? You think that's a good draft?
No, I mean, depending on what the Bucks need, but he can definitely play. He can definitely score. He showed that. He definitely showed that here, man.
You like him?
I mean, what I'm listening to, man, and how this stuff has changed, I would like to go back and see how many out of those 10 guys are freshmen. That's crazy.
Ain't that something?
Yeah.
You think you like Brandon Berry?
I like this game.
Yeah. Shooter. That's basically what he is, a shooter. And you got Golden State draft Lindenborg.
Yax.
Yeah. Like how you pronounce his name?
Yaxel.
Yaxel.
I actually played against Yaxel in junior college.
Oh, did you?
He went to Arizona Western, so I actually know him a little bit. That's my guy. I'm
yeah, he's a pretty good guy.
Super happy for him, and then you kind of see it even when he was there, like
that he was going.
Yeah, he was.
You like him?
Oh yeah, he had some good showing as well. So he's doing good.
Oklahoma City Thunder take Adaymar, another Michigan guy. That's 3 Michigan
That's what I
guys.
said, man. What pick is that?
12.
I got 3 in the
That's
top 12.
3.
Yeah, I said top 20. That's 3 in the top 12.
He take Nate Amon. Now I think this guy got all kind of upside.
Is that the kid from Tennessee?
Tennessee.
Oh, yeah, I like him.
He taking, but he's going to Milwaukee.
Yeah, I liked him. I liked him in the
What do you
season.
think about Nate? 6'10".
I like him.
Hornets take Hans Steinbach, Washington.
Where you come from?
From Washington, University of Washington. He's a shooter.
Yeah, I didn't see him. I didn't see Washington a lot this year.
Not neither. He's a shooter. Now this guy, Daley Swain from Texas. You heard of him too?
He's interesting. We played them the year before last at Xavier.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. What pick is that?
He's number 15.
That just shows the development, because I thought he had to get a little tougher.
Yeah.
Obviously playing with Sean Miller helped. I think going with Sean Miller to Texas helped as well.
And that little run they had down the stretch helped them too. When they get 16, Sweet 16.
He got better, man. He got better skill than I thought. He showed better toughness than what he showed at Xavier.
Memphis Grizzlies got Bennett Stearns from Iowa. Another guy shoot the rock.
Oh, Iowa, yeah. I like him.
He
He had the highest usage in college basketball last year.
Really? Okay. Oklahoma City Thunder take Ibuka Okori, Stanford. Now he was unknown to me.
Oh, nice. Freshman guard.
Nice.
No, he's
Everybody said, everybody
you
tough.
you got to step late to watch him because he's on
That's not
the
no
West
song.
Coast.
Man, he tough. They say he tough.
Yeah, he's bad.
He's
Bad clutch.
And he is a lotto pick.
He's
I ain't
gonna
never heard of him.
he's gonna surprise some people who don't know
He
about
already
him.
surprised me.
Yeah.
But okay,
Charlotte, you just say he's pretty good?
he said OKC though. He got McCain. You know what I'm saying? But he is.
He like that though.
yeah.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, he is. He went to OKC.
No, he got traded to Detroit.
Sure did.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he gonna see time.
He gonna play with
They
Cade.
take Cade off the ball. They gonna take Cade off the
He
ball.
can score. That Joker can score.
Christian Anderson going to the Charlotte. I didn't see that with him, but Texas Tech going to Charlotte.
That's the guard, right?
That's
He got
the
hurt.
guard.
He got hurt.
He got hurt. He was good, but he didn't seem like he was a
Couldn't
lot
really
of
see him like I wanted to because he got hurt.
What do you think about him? Just to you, he's just
I think he's pretty good.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Evidently, but
He killed. Watching
Yeah,
him when he came back,
he killed them.
like as a point guard, watching point
And then
guard.
the Duke had them beaten. He had like 4 threes in a row.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. We're gonna get back. Toronto Raptors, Allen Graves, Santa Clara, unknown, 6'10".
I seen him. He's
Yeah.
skilled. I think he's
He's
skilled
skilled.
kid. Yeah.
Spurs take Jaden Quintus. That's one high. We
From where?
Arizona. When he was at Arizona, he went to Kentucky. Jaden Quintus. He hadn't
Oh,
played
yeah,
the last 2 years.
yeah.
But when he was at Arizona
Yeah.
State year before, when you were base playing.
Yeah, obviously they see something. He might have looked good in his
6'10",
workouts.
about
Yeah.
250.
Yeah.
What they see. Detroit draft Kareem Lopez, New Zealand. I don't know anything about Phillips. LeBaron Fallon. This is one I sleep on. I'd like.
From Alabama.
Alabama.
Yeah, he's gonna be good.
I
He'll be
like
good.
him.
That'd be good.
I like him. Cameron Carr, Knicks from Baylor, but he ended up with the Lakers.
Oh, Carter.
Yeah.
He
He's
shoot it.
26,
Shoot it.
yeah,
Carter
he's
can shoot it.
26,
Yeah.
yeah.
He can shoot it. Good size.
Yeah. Nuggets got Darius Reed from Connecticut. I like that, but they sent him to San Antonio. I like that for San Antonio.
Oh,
Yeah.
Spurs guy.
Yeah, Spurs got him. I like that. Yeah, did you get a chance to see him? Darius
Which
Reed?
one is that?
He had
The
a
Connecticut Sun.
The center.
Yeah.
Oh, big boy, big fella. Yeah.
He had like
Had a
a
hell of a tournament.
Yeah,
He had
yeah.
like a game where he had like 30 and 24 rebounds.
Yeah. He's
he
a big
good.
fella. Yeah.
Nuggets, excuse me, Boston take Chris Sinek. Now, I had some people tell me, oh, he should have stayed, this and that. This kid, next year, not after this, after the next year, you're going to hear about Chris Sinek. 60, shoot. What do you think about Sinek?
Yeah, he can shoot.
Do you guys ever get a chance to play? Do you ever let these guys go down to your base and let them play against the other guys?
I plan on doing it this summer.
Yeah,
I
let
plan
them
on
play
that.
against-
We used to.
Kind of plan.
Yeah.
They did it the other summers. I kind of wanted them to get acclimated with each other the first 2 weeks, but I think we're gonna start going over that.
And I'm sure Coach don't have a problem with it.
Nah,
Yeah, he don't have a problem with
Coach
none of
good.
it. He's all anytime he can say something good about TSU, he does. Joshua Jefferson from Iowa State going to the Timberwolves. I like that.
Yeah, I like
He can do everything. 6'8" and do everything. Cavaliers took Alex Caravan. He traded to Sacramento,
Caravan from where?
Connecticut. 6'8".
Yes.
6'8" shooter.
Oh yeah.
6'8"
He was their glue.
He already won 2 championships.
Yeah. He had talking about usage. They had a lot of usage out of him.
Yeah. Dallas Mavericks last, Cole Pete, Arizona. Yeah. They drafted him for upside. He's 6'9" monster too. 6'9" monster too. So we got a chance to see what these kids think about some of the other players that finishing colleges like them doing. I have one other question I want to ask Coach. Coach, where you see us coming out this year? I think from looking at what we have, that we should be in the mix, Coach.
Coach, obviously he and I were texting the other day. I mean, I think it's gonna all depend on the mindset of the guys, which if I'm talking today, I can see us cut down nets. I think we've put together something that could potentially, win a championship. I know they have they definitely have the mentalities and attitudes to do it. Obviously, barring injuries or stuff you can't control. If it's in our control, I think, we'll be hanging around there on that last day, playing for it all.
Okay. Now, I want you to look into the camera and tell the listening audience, which most of my audience, maroon and white, let them know that what they can do to come help you guys reach that goal of cutting down those nets.
Obviously, it's not rocket science. As much support as possible. The fans are like a six-man. That's that. Fans are the players that come off the bench. It's Houston. I know there's a lot of things that's going on a day-to-day basis in the city of Houston. But if you can find a couple of hours at your time on a Saturday night or sometimes a Monday night to come out and check us out and support these young men who dedicate a lot of their life to this sport, it would be greatly appreciated, and that could contribute to us cutting down some nets.
Also, family, I want to make sure that y'all understand that season tickets are on sale. I got mine the other day. So get your season ticket to guarantee that you're going to be in the building when it take off. And I can feel it taking off. We got some payback for my PV friends. Yeah, I'm talking to you, TV. My PV fans that they got a chance to school me last year. They got a chance to talk to me. I couldn't say nothing.
Well,
sit there and take it like a man.
By the numbers, you've been doing more talking than listening.
There you go. That's why I have to take it like a man, because I definitely let them have it.
But they say every squirrel got to get that nut. Every dog got his day. So.
Well, I want to thank you guys again for coming to the show and enlightening us about the new season, players we got, and letting families see the type of quality individuals that are on our team. Okay?
You're welcome back. Glad for having us.
It's good to have you on the show.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Candace Rose. I'm an LCSW, a psych therapist, and a mental health consultant. I've started Rose Psychology Consulting Firm, where we treat your needs in private practice therapy for adults and adolescents. We're empowering minds through therapy and elevating organizations through consulting. I have over 10 years of experience in direct therapy and also mental health consult. You can reach me at 346-633-0690 or at our website at www.rosepsychologyco.com.
And we're back. Hope that you enjoyed the coach and his players telling you about the upcoming season and giving you information on themselves. Now, we have a hot topic right quick before I get out of here, and that's on Serena Williams. Tell me what you think about her attempting to come back at Wimbledon. The end result of that is she got beat in the first set, in the first match, rather, and then also she got an injury. I don't know if it's from laying up for a year or 2 or 3, however many years she's been out, because she has nothing to prove. So I'm hoping that the injury is something that she can get over easily, and if it's something that's serious, that she just goes ahead and sit back and enjoy that money that she done made and her babies. So with that being said, we thank you for watching the show, and we thank the coach for bringing the players again. Until next time, peace out.